There's a more efficient way to create an entourage material. It involves using a bitmap with an alpha channel. In the previous example, we created a material that used two separate image files, one for the color information and one for the opacity map that's in grayscale. In this video, I'll show you how you can use the same image file instanced into both components. To do this, let's design a fresh material. Select the adjacent slot in the editor and assign it to the plane. Then put a bitmap in the diffuse color component, and this time select TIFF under Files of Type. I've supplied a ficus TIFF. I'll view that image. You can see that it has color information and it also has an alpha channel. The alpha channel is in grayscale and it acts like a built-in opacity map. Open the ficus TIFF, uncheck Use Real World Scale, set tiling to 1 in both U and V, and show the map in the viewport. At this point, we have the color information, but we still have more to do because we see the background here. Go up to the parent, and we also need to put the bitmap in the opacity component. A quick way of doing that is by dragging the M from this box and dropping it over here into this box. Instance that map. In that way, you'll be able to use the same bitmap for both components. Show the map in the viewport from the top level, and you'll see the combination effect of the diffuse color and the opacity components. Notice that there's something wrong. The tree looks a lot like it's grayed out or desaturated. We lost the background, which is good, but there's clearly something that we have to do. Go into the opacity component and scroll down and look at the bitmap parameters. So remember, the opacity component uses grayscale information to mask the background. The alpha source is correctly selected here, image alpha. However, we need to make a change right here. By selecting alpha as the mono-channel output, we're asking the bitmap to read the grayscale information of the alpha channel and use that as the opacity map. So this is the change that we have to make here. Be aware that this change also appears in the diffuse color component. But it doesn't matter here because the diffuse color component uses RGB channel output. So it's reading the color information from the RGB channels. So this is really the best of both worlds. This instanced bitmap works in both components. So this is the preferred method. Remember to make the material two-sided so that you can see the plane from the back side.